Hey guys, it's Matt. Today we're going to talk about how to put the right contractor onto the right job. This is something I've learned the hard way, that there are plenty of contractors out there in the world that can do the work for you, but there's also the contractor that can do the job you want and do it well for the right price and get it done and continue to be your guy for that job. First of all, the contractors that are out there in the world that tell you that they can do everything, anything you need, I'm your guy, and I can do it right now. Be very, very leery of those because nobody is great at everything. There are contractors that are good at specific things. And what I want to teach you guys today is who to call when you have different needs. So some of these things are obvious, some of them are little nuances I've learned through my years in business. So here we go. So we'll start on the outside of the house, right? So let's start with the lawn, landscaping, right? So not all landscapers are the same. So this is landscaping, could be shoveling snow, it could be cutting grass, whatever it is. There are a couple of different places you want to go, right? There is the company, and then there's the other one. We'll talk about the other one in a second, because the other one's an interesting thing to look for, and if you can find this other one, then you can be really successful in your business. The company, okay, is the bigger outfit. It doesn't have to be a national chain or anything like that, but it's a larger landscaping firm. You'll probably find them through Google. Just Google landscaping company and they will come up. A company like that can definitely shovel your snow. They'll definitely cut your grass for you. And they will definitely do other things that you want them to do. Now, they will probably be licensed and insured. So they can do stuff like taking trees down. They can do stuff like pruning trees. They can put in flower beds for you to spruce up a property, maybe on a fix and flip. This is where you want to go for those types of things. And if you want to enter into a written contract for maybe cutting the grass in an apartment complex you may have, this is where you want to go, to a licensed company. They are going to be more expensive for the lighter lift stuff like cutting grass and shoveling snow, which is why there's the other person, which is, excuse the term, this could be a woman too, but for this term we're going to call it a man with a mower, an MWM, okay? And what that is, that's an individual company, maybe not insured, maybe not licensed, and you're probably not going to find him on Google. The way you're going to find this guy is you're going to see him driving down the highway in a pickup truck with a sticker with his company name on the side of it, and you're going to have to call that sticker because on the back of that truck you're going to see a lawnmower. In the winter, in the summertime, in the wintertime you may see a snow blower from the area where there's a lot of snow, right? You also may see this guy driving down the road with a bunch of scrap metal in the back of his truck, because what he also will do, this is probably a utility man you can use for scrapping metal for demolition for your projects, but also cutting your grass, shoveling your snow. He will by far be more affordable than this organization, but he's not going to be licensed. You don't want to have this guy taking trees down for you, and he might not have the ability to put in flower beds and that kind of stuff, but you will get a way better deal from him on cutting grass. I use these guys for if I'm doing a gut renovation, I'll use them for doing the demo because I'll let them keep whatever metal they come across, because most of these guys do scrapping as well. So if you can find this guy and he's honest and gives you a good price, hang on to him because you can use him as a utility man on a lot of light lift stuff. Okay, moving on. So the next thing you got is a plumber. Okay, I have found there's two different kinds of plumbers. Okay, there is the emergency guy, and then there's the big guy, okay? The big job guy, okay? The emergency guy. Now, again, some plumbers will tell you, oh, I work with one plumber that says he has an emergency division and he has his outfit that does the bigger stuff, okay? No, I don't use them for the emergency stuff because I find that some plumbers want to be on a job for just an hour or two. They want to go out and they want to unclog your sewer line. They want to fix the leaky toilet. They want to change the shower diverter. They want to be out there for an hour or two and send you a bill for $225, right? Just a quick hit. And they might do 3-4 of those a day. Do the math. They do pretty well. But they don't want, it's funny, I've tried to get this guy, and I have a great relationship with this guy I've been working with for 8 years in my community. If I call him today, it happens to be about 10:30 in the morning. If I called him today right now, he would be on a job by noon if I needed him, because he's that on the fly. He's got a couple of guys that just fly around and do jobs. Great person to have in your Rolodex. The mistake that I've made is to ask this guy to do the big plumbing jobs. And what the big plumbing jobs are, if you're doing a fix and flip, that could be replumbing the entire house. That could be putting in a bathroom. That could be things that take more than an hour or two to do, right? You want to use a bigger outfit for that. The bigger outfit is a guy that's got a couple of people, and he'll do more installations and running PEX or running copper. Probably be okay pulling permits. This guy's not going to want to pull permits for his work. He'll just want to drop it and put it in a hot water heater and then move out. So this is your bigger outfit, okay? So this is the guy you want to go. Don't try and get this guy to do your emergency work, because he's not going to want to pull off and go do an hour or two thing, and this guy's not going to want to do the big jobs because he doesn't want to bind himself up. He wants to be quick and in response mode, okay? Those are your two different things on plumbing. Now, here's one. If you can find, you're going to be a winner as a landlord. This is just a general handyman. Okay, the general handyman guy is the guy that can do all kinds of little stuff. I typically find them to be older folks that have been around for a while. They've learned how to run a little bit of wire. They can put a light in for you. They can put in a sink. They can fix a cabinet. They can fix general tenant complaints. And I use a guy like this. I actually have a full-time guy on staff because of the amount of units that we have, but you don't have to have that. You can just have a local handyman guy. You can find him in the Rolodex. You can find him in the phone book a lot of the time. Just ask them what hour, and they typically charge you by the hour for just going and being the guy on site to just go and check up on things, okay? I use this guy as my first line of defense, okay? I also use them for the first line of defense on minor emergency electrical problems, which brings us to the next conversation. Okay, the electrician, if I've got a light fixture that's not working in a property, I will send my handyman. If he can't figure it out, he'll recommend you should call an electrician. The thing is, you don't call this guy first because these guys bill a lot more than these guys do per hour. Electricians, there's typically not an emergency electrician and a big electrician. I use him as my emergency electrician, okay, for little small stuff. But if he can't figure it out, I bring in a licensed electrician that's a big company. This same company can also rewire a house for you, but they'll also fix a light. But if it's not something that can be fixed by this guy, you bring this guy in, okay? But start with this. Start with a local handyman. That's what I do anyway. There's a few other trades that can get slipped in here. There's the appliance guy. If you can find this, it's kind of a dying breed, unfortunately, but if you can find a local guy that can repair appliances for you, give them a call. Typically an hourly rate's what they'll charge instead of you having to buy a new appliance for that rental property. You can find an appliance repair guy, great. You can try your handyman for appliance repair, but if it's something like a refrigerant compressor or a belt on a washer dryer or something like that, you have to bring in one of these guys, I think, that know where to get the parts and know how to fix all kinds of different machines and everything like that. So there's other trades we can talk about. We could maybe talk about in the comments section. The guys like roofers, there's concrete guys, there's asphalt guys we can talk about for more on the fix and flip side and everything like that. And then there's also GCs that we can talk about too, general contractors. So all different conversations we can get into in the comments section. Leave some comments because I purposely left some folks out of here so that we can have some comments in the comments section to talk about how you best fit contractors into the needs that you need for your business, whether that's for landlording or fix and flip. So thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to having a conversation with you.